The Primordial Art of Self-Orientation, Navigating Human Nature with the Matrix Q Logbook Audio Lessons. Audio Lesson 7, From Post-its to Human Intelligence Systems, How a Simple Practice Became a Tool for Human Navigation. Hello and welcome. Today I want to share the story of how a very simple practice became the foundation of a much bigger idea. Sometimes important discoveries do not begin with a complicated technology. Sometimes they begin with a personal challenge, a moment when we realize, I need a better way. For me, this journey began during intense moments of life and work. There were times when I had many responsibilities, many decisions to make, and many things changing at the same time. When we are under pressure, something interesting happens. Our attention becomes narrower. We focus on what feels urgent. We react faster. We solve immediate problems. But at the same time, we can lose access to important information we learned before. You may have experienced this yourself. You have a great idea. You understand something important. You discover a solution. You feel clear. Then the next day arrives. Something unexpected happens. A new problem appears. A new responsibility requires attention. And suddenly, the insight you had yesterday is difficult to access. It is not because the insight was not valuable. It is because human attention and memory have limits. This is where the first version of the system appeared. It was very simple. Post-its, small pieces of paper with short reminders. The idea was, do not trust only your memory when something important needs to be remembered. Write it down. Place it where you can see it. Create a bridge between your past self and your present self. The next morning, the information was there. A reminder, a direction, a connection with what mattered. This simple practice created something powerful. It reduced confusion. It protected important ideas. It helped maintain focus. But over time, another question appeared. What happens when there are hundreds of important observations? A few post-its are useful, but a life, a company, or a complex project creates thousands of pieces of information. Decisions, experiences, patterns, customer feedback, discoveries, mistakes, opportunities. The challenge was no longer only remembering. The challenge became organizing human experience into useful knowledge. This is how the idea of a human intelligence system started developing. A system that does not replace human thinking. A system that protects and strengthens human thinking. A system that helps answer questions like, what happened? What did I learn? What pattern is appearing? Why did I make this decision? What should I remember? What should I change? This is the deeper purpose of a logbook. A logbook is not simply a diary. A diary often records what happened. A human intelligence logbook goes further. It captures the learning process. It captures the evolution of your understanding. It becomes a map of your development. Think about an explorer. An explorer does not only walk through unknown territory. They make observations. They create maps. They mark important places. They record dangers and opportunities. Why? Because the next journey becomes easier. The same principle applies to human life. Your experiences are your terrain. Your observations are your discoveries. Your reflections are your maps. Your decisions are your pathways. When you preserve this information, you create something extremely valuable, a personal knowledge system. This becomes especially important in a world where artificial intelligence is becoming more powerful. AI can analyze information, but it needs meaningful human input. The quality of the questions depends on the quality of human observation. The quality of the decisions depends on the quality of human understanding. If you do not know what you have experienced, what you have learned, and what patterns you are creating, technology cannot fully help you. You need to generate your own human data. This is why the Matrix Q Logbook is designed as a navigation instrument. It helps you transform observation into reflection, reflection into learning, learning into capability, capability into value. The most important information you will ever collect is not only information about the world, it is information about yourself, how you think, how you decide, how you learn, how you evolve. The journey from post-its to a human intelligence system teaches us something simple. Small practices can create powerful transformations. A single written observation can prevent a forgotten insight. A repeated practice can create a new capability. A structured system can help a person, a team, or an organization evolve faster. The question is not, Can I remember everything? No human can. The better question is, can I create a system that helps me remember what truly matters? Because what you preserve, you can improve. What you understand, you can transform. And what you transform becomes part of who you are becoming. Welcome to the practice of building your own human intelligence system.